first thing is check out the background. So relaxing and cool, right? Today's video is going to be based on just me doing some rambling and deep, like talking. I'm going to try to give you guys the best whispering, voice possible to see how I can do this. Let's see. I'm going to eventually turn off my light completely so that you can have just the background of the pretty stars and then you can just hear me talk. Okay. I wanted to get on here to kind of give you an update on what's been going on in my life. There's been quite a few crazy updates and it's a little personal. Some things I'm not going to share, but there are some things I want to talk to you guys about. And so you kind of just be updated on my journey with certain things. Just so you know, you might hear my dog barking, Charlie, because it is the 3rd of July, not the 4th of July when I'm recording this. And he will be, if there's a boom noise or any kind of fireworks, he gets very anxious and starts barking. So I apologize in advance for his barking. I will have to pause the video to try to calm him down, but in the meantime, I think the worst of the day will be you pretty much hearing a dog bark, as it is relatively quiet today, so that is a plus. Which is funny because it's the 3rd of July. It's supposed to be very, very loud. Okay, so without further ado, first of all, let me just say this because I haven't been able to change this before. I have had 8,500 views of my channel altogether. Yay me. And then I have had, I think, 339 subscribers altogether now. Yay me. I mean, small victories are big victories in my life. So, I just wanted to throw that out there. My victories are big victories, whether small or big. So, I'm going to go ahead and just talk to you guys about what's been going on in my life recently. Where is probably the reason why I have not been recording. But first, let me get a drink of water. Okay, that's better, right? Alright, I just want you guys to know, Diamonds, this is actually my second time recording, as the first time I could not hear myself talk. So I knew if I couldn't hear myself, you guys could not hear me as well. So I was like, okay, well, I have to redo this portion. So I just wanted to give you a quick update. So first thing is, this room was initially supposed to be for my mother, but she came to stay with us for a short time, and And that was short-lived because my mother is the type of mom that I do what I want. By the way, it's the 3rd of July, so you will hear fireworks and possibly my dog barking. So she's the kind of person that just does what she wants to do, and so she stayed with us for a short time, but then she left to go be with her man thing. So, or her boo, I shouldn't say man thing. So, and like I said, you might hear my dog whimpering, and I do apologize for that as well. But I did give him my dog. I did give him some anxiety chews, so it should kick in anytime now. Because the 3rd and the 4th of July is like his worst days possible, and he cannot stand to continue to hear people. Like, he really cannot do the whole 4th of July thing, and he gets really whiny, and he gets really demanding of my attention. So, yeah. So my mom was here. She's no longer here. She went to go be in another state with her boo thing, and she left me, which is okay. I could deal with that. I just am such a helicopter daughter where I feel like I need to know what you're doing all the time and when you're doing it, because I'm just so worried about her. Like, she hasn't been adult all her life or something, you know. Sorry, water break. Very important to hydrate. Make sure you hydrate during the summer. But anyway, I've just been like watching over her, like exclusively, like trying to make sure that she like gets everything together. Like, you should have seen me like at the airport. I was like a wreck, like trying to make sure she had her like wheelchair service, and like everything was okay, and she was okay, and like people gonna come get her. Like, it was a whole thing. I don't know. I was being really, really aggressively worried for no reason, because she was fine. She was just sitting there fine. She was just like, whatever. That's my daughter. I'm gonna get over it. So, but she did call me when she got into the state that she's going into now, and she did tell me she got there safely. Everything went fine, and she's doing great. So, mom's good. I don't know. Maybe I'm just freaking out. So, I currently have made this room now my ASMR room. It was the guest room / the room that I made out for my mom, but because she's not here, this is not going to be my ASMR room, filming room where I can do things with it, change my background, do whatever I like in this room, which is what I plan on doing in this room. So plan to see that more. You know, I wanted to talk about my job and my career and stuff like that. And have you ever been in a position in your life where you feel like you're defeated? Like, you've done everything in your job that you were supposed to do. You're doing your job right, but you still feel defeated at work. Like, and I don't mean like you've been defeated because, you know, you have like a horrible supervisor or something like that. No. I'm talking like you're defeated because your job makes you feel like you're not. It's just a lot going on, and the powers that be push against you, where you feel like you're doing everything right, but something is wrong, and you're like, what is going on? In my life, I have a passion for my job. I care about the people that I take care of 100%. The problem is when other people around you in different agencies don't see the amount of care that you're trying to put in toward someone, or that who you help, other people don't think that they need the help. You feel defeated. You feel like you've gone to bat for someone to me and what I'm trying to do with my goal and, you know, the people that I help. So it's a lot, and I'm just trying to be broad in general because I don't want to like go into details about who I am and what I do and things of that nature. So yeah, I also know, like, when I was younger, the job that I had was so non and void. Like, it was just, you ever had a job? I think everybody can say this. When you were younger, your first job was kind of like so useless, but also might have traumatized you. For instance, I worked at a Victoria's Secret when I was 17 years old. I was the person who took the panties and the bras out of the packages and the boxes where it was shipped from and put them into the steamer so that they could go out on the floor. I hated panties and bras for years, and not to mention, which I thought was even funnier, in my situation, I kid you not, without even noticing it, me and my husband will walk into a mall, and I will not walk into a Victoria's Secret. Like, I seriously will not go into a Victoria's Secret. Oh, there goes. Yep, there goes my dog. So I do apologize for that. And he's going to do that. So I'm not gonna continue to stop and turn my thing off. He's just gonna have to hear him bark for just a quick second. Give me just a quick minute so I can try to call. I just hope that this is an okay time to restart this video. So, back about the Victoria's Secret thing. So I won't walk into a Victoria's Secret at all. And honestly, I think it's just because of my trauma. I'm not even interested in, excuse me. I'm not even interested in going into one of their stores. I don't. So I just won't do it. But I know, like, besides Victoria's Secret, I did work at a grocery store, and that also traumatized me. But you know what? I have to go to a store because I need food, right? So I can't let everything get me down. But I do know that throughout your life, you will go through a career that is useless, and then when you get to what you want to get to, and you're happy with where you want to get to, that you try to do the best with the job that you have or the career that you have, trying to make sure you do it right. I'm in my late 30s, and so I really, at this point in my life, don't see, like, I don't want to start over. I'm not gonna redo my career. I'm not gonna, I will continue my education. I do feel like I can always do that, where I will try to continue my education and try and go get my master's degree. But sometimes I feel like even that is a hassle itself. Boy. Okay, enough about that. Let's talk about what you plan to do this summer. What do you plan to do this summer? I am gonna probably do like the things that we did most of our summers. We usually go to like the festivals and carnivals and stuff like that. We like to go to live music out in the park and just like enjoy ourselves. So we'll probably do some things like that. What is the hottest temperature so far it has gotten where you are? For us out in Buffalo, the hottest so far has been 98 degrees. But it felt like 101 one day, so I guess that's the hottest. It's been hot in Buffalo, I think, since May. It actually was hot in Buffalo before summer started, which is a difference because usually it's cold, right? But it was really, really warm in like May-ish. It was really hot. It was like 85 for a whole week in May, which is different for Buffalo because it doesn't usually kick in until like now and then like July, August-ish, right? So I'd like to assume that summer started a little earlier on our end. What was the other question I had asked? Have you been getting good rest? for me, because of my situation with my mom getting ready to leave and my own anxieties, I have not been getting that good of rest, but I do listen to ASMR at night as well. So I kind of just blank out, which is good because I just try to stay that way. I don't know what that is, and I'm sorry. I don't have a clue what that is, and I do apologize for my background noise. That was loud. But I do try to get good rest by sleeping and listening to ASMR at night. Do you listen to ASMR at night, or in the morning, or in the daytime? I heard like there's no wrong time to listen to ASMR, but I always feel like it's a nighttime thing. What do you think? What are your plans for the 4th of July? We don't necessarily celebrate the 4th of July here. Okay, now I say that because I'll say to each its own with what holiday you celebrate, right? We have our reasons, and they are real reasons that we don't celebrate the 4th in this home. However, will we take the day off? We will. We will accept the government holiday. Yes, we will, but we do not celebrate the 4th of July in this house. So we don't have plans. I just have tomorrow off, and I plan to just relax and clean up and get prepared to go back to work for next week because I have Thursday and Friday off. So I'll be prepared to go back to work for next week, and I work over the weekend at my second job. As many of you know, my second job is a retail job. Like I said, I do not wish to go back to retail, but I need the money. Times are hard, and I owe a lot of taxes, and it's hard. It's so hard right now. Have children, get some dependents, because then your taxes will be cheaper. Seriously. Not to say that's the reason why you should have children, but you get my point. So so there's that. I plan on recording a little bit more. I like this background, and I wanted to do a different scenery. Probably next week I'll probably do something different, but I do like the stars in the background and the planets and circling around us. It's really nice looking, right? I really enjoy it. I think it's cool. What was I gonna ask you all about? Let's see your plans. Have you been getting good rest? How do you watch ASMR? And if you're a student, how has things been going for you? So like, what was your grades like? Did you do good? Was finals extremely annoying? And like, were you surprised, or did you get grades yet? Because I think a lot of people don't get grades probably till like what, end of July, beginning of August, right? So you probably won't get grades. But if you know what you expect to know what you did, what grade do you think your final grade was? I'm not a student. I do plan to go back to college, but I want to know if I can double major my master's. I would love to get my master's in criminal justice, but I would also love to get my master's, in jurisdiction, a law degree. But I would also love to get my master's in public administration. So I would like to get a double degree, an MPA and a JD. And that will finalize me going to school. Like after that, I probably will never go back to school again. Let that be my last degrees. As I do have a BA, an AA, and a paralegal certificate. So I'm good when it comes to degrees. I don't really need that much paper, but I do feel like I want to continue my education, and that's what I want to do with it. Now, what do I want to do? I feel like I still answered the question, right? What do you want to do when you grow up? You guys, I really still, even in my late 30s, I have a plan, but I don't know exactly everything I want to do in my degree. Like, I would love to do law, but I feel like I would get tired of law after a while because of only one aspect, right? Like, not saying there's not a lot of things in law. There's family law, criminal law, commercial law, you know, real estate law, things like, injury law. You could keep going, right? So there's different aspects of law, but I feel like if I get into one aspect of it or another, it's just like I feel like I'll be repeating the same thing over and over, and I like to have a career where I'm doing more than one thing. So that's why I want to do the Masters in Public Administration, because I would like to be able to be on that forefront, to be able to create or like go to bat for a law that I think will help our generation, our urban developments, things of that nature going forward. That's the kind of stuff that I want to do. And I want to continue that and then also do law. So it's like I need to do both. But of course that's going to take some time and me figuring out everything that I want to do with that. So yeah, I just gotta figure out what I want to do with those degrees. Currently, right now, me and my husband are trying to move out of this place. We would like to take ourselves a 2-year goal, and in the 2-year goal, we're also trying to lose weight. So, our health and our wealth is our main concern, and of course, our family. So we're trying to. It's a whole process. It's like keep a relationship with your creator or your religion. That's just our personal goal. It doesn't mean it has to be y'all's. So we're trying to keep our relationship with our creator. We're also trying to lose weight, so we're trying to better ourselves, and we're also trying to prepare ourselves to move out of here. We would like to go live in Texas, so I feel like that's another 2 years or so we could possibly get ourselves prepared to move out of Buffalo and transfer to Texas. Why Texas, you may ask? Because though we don't like that much warming, we both have always thought about moving to Texas. Like, I don't know why, it's always been a goal of mine to move to Texas, and he has always wanted to move to Texas as well. He has family out there, but I necessarily have always wanted to be in Texas. Since I was 18, I've always dreamt of going to Texas, and it's not like, oh yay, Texas, like nobody does that, right? But I've always wanted to go live out in Texas. So my mindset of Texas has been like, I've always wanted to go be out there. So I know like we're gonna take 2 weeks of our vacation time to go out to Texas, to stay out there, to kind of see like how the housing market is, see like what part of Texas do we want to be into, and things of that nature, trying to transport a whole home and move things around is going to be difficult, but I think we're ready for that move. I think we're ready to go forward in progress. If I didn't get to tell you guys, the excitement is that I did tell you about my subscribers being 320, and then my 8,500 views. You guys, I really am excited about this page growing. I do want this page to grow, but I'm new to the whole likes and comments and all that stuff. So if something looks corny, it's because I'm trying to learn this stuff. Like technology is, I've been learning it all my life, but I've been in the, I am at the age of AOL and dial-up internet. That's when things started with me. Okay, AOL and dial-up energy. That's where things started with me. This new stuff they got out here, you guys, I can't keep up with everything. Okay, I really can't. So, like, I got a webcam and I got a mic and, all these. But honestly, this is like the best it's probably gonna get with me for a while because I'm not like super tech savvy, but I will do my best, especially to keeping you guys entertained. So I try to do that. Let me know if you guys have any other goals or plans for this summer, any family trips. I wish we had a family trip, that would be great, but like I said, we'll probably go to Texas next year. We haven't necessarily gotten our honeymoon out the way yet, and if you guys have any like any ideas of where we should go for honeymoon, please put it into the comment section below because I would love to have some ideas. My friend was telling me to go to like Sandals and like Rio de Janeiro and Jamaica, like try these destination spots. Like we're also like thinking about redoing another cruise, like just this kind of stuff. I don't really know. Like when me and my husband go all out, we really love to go all out. We really do enjoy ourselves, have a great time. We let our hair down and we have such a ball. It's just like it's crazy how much fun we have together. So I don't know, I really want to take that honeymoon and just take it to the moon. You know, just go out to the stars. I am so sorry, my dog. I thought the juice would have kicked in by now. Apparently, it's not. So, I'll probably have to go calm him down in a minute now. But this will be the ending of my video anyway. I wanted to thank you guys so much for your time and joining me in my show. I do apologize. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. Have a good rest. And I will see you in my next video. And I do wish you all the best. Enjoy your 4th of July. If you celebrate the 4th, congratulations to you. Enjoy your 4th. We do celebrate Juneteenth, but we don't celebrate the 4th. And I'm not to discuss that, but I know that that's going to be a whole other issue for some people. But it is what it is. Our life, right? You do you, we do you, we do me, right? Take care of yourself, diamonds. Also, yeah, just try to stay hydrated, you guys. It gets really hot out there, so drink your water, take care of yourself. Wear that sunscreen, do what you gotta do. Make sure you take care of that skin, nourish yourself today and next week into the whole summer, because it's easy to get dry, it's easy to get burnt, it's easy to get hot, it's easy to get exhausted. Take care of yourself, good rest, and I will say as always, but I don't have an as always, and I never have a good exit, so I'm just gonna say see you next time.